Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to December 28th. Let's go over Avalanche. Guys, we added Avalanche when it was down at this price, what was this? December 14th. We ended up taking a win right off the bat. It was very nice. We took a win here. We ended up taking another win on this move over here, and then we're now in a third trade. So we've taken a total of about 20% profit on this trade so far, and Avax, whatever you guys want to call it, is one of the best coins to trade because of the volatility. So we're going to get into that, and I'm going to go over some price targets today. We are currently sitting at 100 for 100 wins on this channel, guys. We have never lost a single crypto trade. You guys know this if you've been, following me for a while. I will show you guys in the second half of this video how to get into all of these trades so you guys can trade with us. We ended up, going up about like 60, I think it was like over 65 subscribers yesterday because you guys are seeing the accuracy of even in a bear market and a bull market. I'm going to show you guys how to stay safe. A lot of times people will show really great. It's funny. I was talking to my family over this weekend, and we were talking about Instagram accounts and other accounts that people show online. They're like they're making so much money. I was actually talking to a friend yesterday, and he's like, I see these kids online making all this money on crypto, like all these pump coins. I'm like, you know what, that's awesome, and yeah, you can make a good amount of money, but is your account actually going to be around for the next 3-4 years, 10 years? So that's what I want to teach you guys on this channel. How can you actually trade profitably where your account, even when the market, sees these dips in here, actually stays elevated to a point where you guys can have enough cash to actually start trading for a living? And that's what I want to move us into 2022, is to teach you guys how to trade for a living. And I'll give you guys more updates on that on the videos to come. Okay, let's take a look at this. I know this may sound weird because we're talking about indicators, but I have fallen in love with the trend exhaustion and price swell money flow. Sometimes you'll create something, you're like, okay, I think this is good. And then you actually give it time. You need history to actually prove the worth of something. And it has just been incredible here. I'm going to go over these and give you guys some targets of where I think it's going to happen. And I'll show you guys how we're literally predicting these moves down in the market with some incredible accuracy. I was expecting to see that Ethereum move down further yesterday than move up, and we got that, and that was based off these indicators. So let's just dive in here. First of all, the trend dashboard, this indicator up here, if you guys are brand new to TradingView, you guys, when you sign up for TradingView, you get a free account, right? You guys are only going to be able to put 3 indicators on your chart at one time on TradingView, okay? With this one indicator, you guys get 6 indicators in one. Okay, it's not breaking terms of conditions with TradingView or anything like that. This is totally legal, absolutely legal. Okay, I know that talk to the COO, the CMO of TradingView, they're fine with it. They're okay. Here's what you guys are able to do with this. I want you guys to use this to trade against retail traders, and it might sound weird, but I want to explain this in today's video. When you guys see the majority of retail trader indicators, RSI, stochastic, and MACD, and they're moving averages, all green, that means that people are looking to go long, retail traders, because they've been taught the trend is their friend, momentum is their friend. And they're not necessarily wrong about that, but the thing is, when the market starts moving up very quickly here, you start seeing all their indicators get very bullish. You will then start to see drops back down in the market faster because wells and institutions will trade against them. And I'll show that to you guys today and how to actually spot that, okay? Price versus well money flow. This is the most powerful indicator to show you guys what's happening with the flow of money behind the scenes. Not just looking at the charts, but behind the scenes. Watch this. I was just looking at this morning before I came on. I'm like, this is so amazing that we can actually see this now. When you get price action created in a high and another higher high, what is this, guys? This is a standard uptrend. What is an uptrend? Only 2 things, higher highs and higher lows. We are in a uptrend formation on price action. What's happening with the flow of money during this exact same time? What's happening? It's moving out of the market. As money flows out of the market here and price action moves up here, the price action cannot continue up any higher. Why? Because there's not enough money following the trend. These are retail traders putting money into the market while the whales, what's why called whale money, this is tracking the larger transactions on the blockchain, okay? Where is the overall flow of the money going? It is moving out of the market. So this is why we see drops in the market very fast. If you can follow the flow of money, you guys will actually see where the market's going to be heading into the future. It is a precursor, a prophecy, if you will, in here. You can also see the trend exhaustion, which this literally, I don't know how to explain it differently, but this literally will show you guys where pressure is pushing the market. Behind the scenes, it's where pressure is pushing. If this starts moving down and price action's moving up, you guys better believe you're going to see a drop back down in the market. And that's not the only place you can see this. Like, look at this. I'll move this out here just for a second. And I want to go for some price targets and metrics. But if you guys look right here where we got a low and another lower low, do you guys see how fast this wick moved up? It went down and it shot straight back up and we got a green candle. We've been moving up ever since then, and we haven't even come back down to hit the low. Well, what did you guys see happen over here on the well money flow? A low and a higher low. Price moved down and money flowed into the market. This is why the price went back up here. Okay, you guys need to watch that. When you're looking down here, the trend exhaustion, low and a higher low. This shows that you're putting pressure into the market for a move back up while the price is moving lower. This is the fastest way to make gains in the market if you guys are looking at what's called divergence, all right? Not only that, when the trend exhaustion pushes in the top red section here, this is the absolute best indicator to call drops in the market. Watch every single time. Don't come in here and cherry pick. I'm not going to do that, so you guys don't do it either, okay? Come in here and just be honest with yourself. Don't look at price structure. Just come in here and circle all the times that it hits in the top red section. What are we seeing? Well money flow high as well as trend exhaustion high. What are we seeing? You know, the two little satellite towers up here. What happened in the market? We could not head up any further. We saw the drop back down. What happened over here? The consolidation period of when we pushed in the top red section here was within these 4 or 5 candles. It didn't go up very fast. Why? Because we were due for a drop back down. Look at the well money flow in here. Look at the trend exhaustion. That's how we called that drop. Look over here. What happened right after this? We saw a move back down. Well money flow high, trend exhaustion high, drop down in price. What do you see over here? The divergence formation that I just showed you guys. What do we end up seeing? A drop back down. Up here called the exact top before we ended up seeing the downtrend, which created lower highs and lower lows. And now we're seeing this move down again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Every single time we have seen a move up in the top red section here, you are seeing drops in the market. And you can spot divergence with this. These are the two most powerful indicators to call drops and call pumps in the crypto market. And not to turn this into an advertisement video at all like that. You guys have 4 days left to get these indicators. I will never have them lower than this price ever again. Okay, you guys get 84% off. I want to make that clear because I changed the date. That's why I'm giving more time on this. I said a few days ago last week that I was going to run the sale until January 2nd. I am not doing that anymore. I'm just going to make it clean. I'm going to make it simple. The sale ends Friday. Okay, you have 4 days left to grab these. All right, I want you guys to watch this because here's what I'm looking for. If Ethereum, let's just take the parent coin of these, if Ethereum can find a bounce here and starting to move back up, that would be very bullish. The trend exhaustion is getting very close to the bottom. The well money flow is getting close to the bottom. If this thing can bounce right here, we are going to see it's going to coincide to all the altcoins. A lot of the coins are going to see a bounce. So when we look at AVAX, what do we see down here? We're moving closer to the bottom zone here. Now what's happened when we got to the bottom? Take a look right here. Take a look right here. The price has stopped from going down and it's actually moved back up. It stopped going down and it moved back up. Not only were we able to call a drop in here with divergence and be patient here and see it move back down, we were also able to see when this was due for a move back up. Guys, there's thousands, tens of thousands, millions of dollars that can be made on these moves if you guys are able to time these markets better. And this is why you guys have these 2 indicators, 3 indicators on your side. It's like having a trade butler that's like, you know what? You're on vacation and you want to have the 2 best trading partners in the world. Okay, they're called price versus well money flow and trend exhaustion. And they're on your charts and you guys get them for life and you guys can have these as trading partners with you when you trade, okay? Very important. If this starts heading down further, do not freak out. If we head down here, we will see a bounce back up, okay? Watch that. Look at the metrics now for AVX, and then I'm going to get you guys into these trades so you guys can literally take all these with us because we are 100 for 100 trades, and we've never lost one. Okay. Avalanche, let's dive in. 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, these metrics are going to update. We're currently sitting in the neutral section right here for Avalanche. Why? Why are we not greedy? Why are we not anxious? If you guys look at the chart here, we're in this somewhat of a, someone could argue this is like a channel trading pattern right here. We're bouncing back and forth between this area, all right? We are not breaking up very high to get greedy or excited. We are not breaking down very low for people to get anxious or fearful. So the best thing to do in these areas is to set up buy limits. Why? Because if buy limits are set up here and you guys get into the first buy limit and we head up, you obviously make money with us and we're doing what? Like guys, look at this. Like we are literally only 5.45% away from our entry and we still have 4 buy limits to go. Here's transparency. There's all 4 buy limits right there and all the prices. They match to our website perfectly. Okay. The buy limits will be updated today because it's going to get you guys into new trades. But when these came out, they were all matching. Okay. We are going to head up here and we're going to make money. Awesome. Well, what if the price starts heading down? You guys are going to hit more buy limits. As buy limits are hit, let's say we come down here and crash. Why do we get excited on this channel when the market goes down? Because our entry price doesn't stay here. What happens? It actually moves in between the first and second buy limits, and that's why we end up getting a better entry. Very, very important you guys watch that and set up the buy limits. Long for short trades. I love Avalanche. Look at the activity on this. It's actually really cool to watch here. So when long trades are moving out of the market, and we see short trades, just kind of actually moving up just a tad bit, what does this tell you guys? Is this bullish or is this bearish? This is a bearish, I want to say a formation, but it actually technically is a formation on the blockchain for long and short trades. Long trades moving out, short trades moving up is a bearish formation where we are seeing this move down in the market. So in order to watch to see if we're going to get a pump back up, we need to be watching what? We need to watch to see if we're going to see long trades increase and short trades either stay the same or decrease, and this will give us a bullish momentum back into the market. Guys, Avalanche could see a nice move back down. That is why if you are trading this coin, you must use buy limits in here, and you must be prepared for a drop back down. Guys, I don't know if a drop's going to still happen in crypto. I'm seeing actually more people on YouTube look for a bullish, quarter one of 2022 than a bearish quarter now. So things have changed a little bit because we're so far down in crypto already. But Avalanche is one of those coins that we are so high up here. This is the all-time high that we could be ended up seeing another higher low formation here before we move back up. Okay. Looking at, the metric value here, are we on the side of favor on short trades or long trades? Well, we're getting closer to short trades than long trades. So in this case, this validates the example even more. You should be using buy limits and you should be splitting up your money into 4 equal portions so you guys can have risk mitigation. I will teach that to you guys in a second here. Okay. Okay, never mind. Sorry. I'm going to go over here. I'm just going to change some tabs over here. Well, institutional smart money. Let's take a look at this. We are not seeing the long trades come out very aggressive, okay? They are out here, but they're very, very small. This is more aggressive down here. So when the price is tanking in here, and you guys look straight up here, what's happening to the emotions of the market? What's happening to retail traders? They are getting fearful. Guys, the moment that you internally, listen closely here, the moment you internally wake up and feel, oh my gosh, I'm so frustrated, it's going down, that is the feeling of fearfulness and anxiety in your soul when you trade, okay? That fearfulness that you feel on your body, in your body, is exactly what whales and institutions want you to feel because they're going to come in and allow you to sell your position and ease you out of your position, and they're going to buy it because you are going to create a discounted price off your anxiety and off of your fear because of your selling. And whales and institutions are going to come in and they're going to buy this and they're going to shoot the price back up. Okay? You guys must learn this on this channel. This is why we're not losing trades. We do not trade with any emotion. I don't care that we go down. I don't care that we go up because I have fully trusted the risk management system. All right? If you've ever, I'm sorry, I'm making you guys dizzy. If you've ever said this to yourself, why does the market trade against me? There's someone on the other side of the computer that is literally taking trades opposite of me every time I place a trade. Have you ever thought that? This is exactly because you are an emotional trader. You are not trading with smart money, and they are doing the exact opposite of you. That is literally your answer you've been looking for. And I will teach you on this channel how to not trade with emotions and how to trade with institutions. And that is why we are, honest to God, 100 for 100 wins. And if we go up, see any type of market pump, we're going to start calculating more wins here because we're about to win a trade on AVAX, and man is actually very close as well because we just got into that trade. So let's continue here and I'll get you guys into the next trades here. As far as the resistance, we're looking at 127 as far as the resistance. The greatest level of support down here, it might be scary for some of you guys, but yeah, it is at $100. So let's take a look at $100 in here. $100 on AVAX will put us right around this area. That is very close to what? Our second buy limit. Why? Because if it comes down here and it bounces off $100, we better get some money into the market. Some of you guys might be looking at this and be like, man, that second buy limit's actually pretty close. Here's the thing, you guys, I've spent over 4,000 hours understanding charts. I've actually talked to people that work at banks, at trading desks, some very large ones, people that work at Morgan Stanley. I have done my research in here, guys. These aren't just support and resistance lines. These are Fibonacci retracements. These are bank levels, which I should teach you guys bank levels someday. These are bot levels placed at those areas. They are whole numbers, and they are the quarters level theory. These lines in here, there's reasons why when you guys come out, and I get these emails all the time, how in the world did you call that so perfectly where we bounced up from there? Guys, all of that I've learned, I'm putting into these buy limits. So this is why it's so important to use these on the website, okay? So if we head down here, you guys will most likely see a very nice bounce. Why? Trend exhaustion will most likely get very low. We'll see a bounce. We have a whole number, which is 100. I know that the banks are going to start trading around this area, and I know bots are going to be looking to pick up at $100, so we're going to get in above bot levels of 61 cents higher. It might sound silly, guys, but without sounding arrogant, I know what I'm talking about in here. I've coded crypto bots. I've helped other people code crypto bots. I know what they're looking for. I know they use wick values. They do not use candle-based values. They always use wick values because they take in the whole data set when you code bots for crypto. So taking all that knowledge into account here, that is why we're not losing trades. Just giving you guys some overview, hopefully a little bit more in depth of how I do this. Okay. Dollar cost average entries. If you guys got into any average entries down here, like this is amazing. If you have $10,000, throw in $1,000 into each of these green lines and you guys are holding for 5 to 10, 20 years. Great job, guys. Fantastic. If you ever want to exit and look for some exit points, this is a great indicator for you guys. So once you're in a long trade and you guys want to exit, let's say 25 to 50%, this is an incredible metric down here. I guess it's down here on the actual chart. This is going to show us where should we be looking for drops in the market. Now, I'm not expecting drops every time in this. That's actually not the point of this indicator. This is to actually show us on the way up in a trend, where are some areas where we could start seeing some moves back down so we can exit before all the retail traders. So if you guys actually take a look at this and you saw up here where this got very high and you saw this call right here and this call right there, that is correlated on the chart to this move over here. It's right around this area, right around this area. This is where you're looking to take some profits in the market before all the retail traders do, because the only way I can get all of you guys who I'm helping you guys trade, the clients that I'm trading with who have millions of dollars, $5, $6, $7, $8 million that I'm working with, you guys on these lower cap coins, you need to be exiting your coins when there is a flood of increase of volume in the market, when there's buying power. Why? Because you cannot exit, millions of dollars in favorable positions unless you have buying power in the market. This is what I've taught hedge funds in the past. They come to me and they're like, I need to flush through, $10 million in one shot. I need to do it. How do I do it? I'm like, I know you're not going to like the answer because your emotions are going to take over, but you're going to want to wait until the market goes up and get as much as possible. But I'm telling you, you cannot do that as a hedge fund. You must exit while the market is in a pump phase so you can actually have enough buying power to fulfill your selling orders. If you're a hedge fund and you need help with that, I'm not a financial advisor, but I can help you with that. I've coached many people on that. And you need to actually get out before the trend exhaustion is at the top and before the well money flows at the top. Why? Because this is where I'm teaching a lot of the retail traders now, because we have a ton of them, they're exiting. So as a hedge fund, if you have millions of dollars, you need to be exiting on the move up. You cannot. If you have a desk manager that's managing your desk at your hedge fund, you cannot have him be emotional when he's getting really greedy, and you cannot have that. He needs to be watching this metric down here of the wells and institutions. So as the market is going up here, you guys are, as I'm talking to hedge funds right now, you guys are preparing your desk managers. It's literally called a trading desk at hedge funds. You guys are preparing them to look at this and exit with momentum moving up before it moves down. And all you retail traders who are watching this, I would say retail traders or anybody who has under, probably $1 million. I'm a retail trader, okay? Because I have 100,000 in here. You guys need to be understanding this as well. You need to be exiting before the market moves back down, all right? Let me show you guys how to get into our trades here. It's very, very simple. Do you guys want to take a look at some profits real quick? I had my team update this yesterday. It's pretty awesome. So this guy, he's made $6,000 I've made $6,000 in the bear run. Nice. So I've told you guys before that our strategy, you guys can make money in both directions. Like I've shown you guys, like we hit 100 for 100 trades and we've had a majority like bear market here. But just recently we started to see a little bit of a bull market. This guy does $7,000 between ADA and mana calls. Guys, ADA is like the number one coin that people are like, oh, we're down so much. I'm probably going to do ADA today. Guys, ADA is still an amazing coin. That's why I hold it. All right. If you guys take a look at this, we've got people in here that are like, oh, I've made $7,000 between ADA and mana calls. These calls are what I'm about to show you right now. This puts me at $2,200, $1,000 in the past 7 days on Ethereum and Doge. You guys are doing so good. I'm just looking at more of these because I don't actually get to see all these. My team actually updates this for me when they're working with people over email. So this is just awesome. Okay, anyways, let's get you guys in here. The pricing for this entire membership is just $49 a month. I am going to be looking to up the price of this, guys. You guys hear me say this all the time. In Q1 of next year, basically before April 1st, I'm going to be coming out with a way to basically allow us to accumulate a little bit more cash for the business, but also keep it extremely favorable for you guys. So here's my deal. If and when we up this price, I will keep you guys at $49 a month for forever. If you guys want to get your membership right now, here's what I suggest. Get your membership today, sign up for $49, and just keep your membership for as long as you want. When and if this goes to $100, $200, $300, you will stay at $49 a month forever. Literally, I'm never going to take that away from you guys. This is going to give you access to all the metrics, and it's going to give you access to the most important thing. It is the live trade calls. Every single one of our 100 trades in here, you guys have taken and won from the channel right here and on the Telegram channel. The website that I'm about to show you is how you enter all the trades. The Telegram channel is where you guys take all the exits. It is a perfect twin pair of making profits in the market. Okay, let me show you guys how to do this. We're obviously talking about Avalanche today, so that's the Christmas sale. Do not miss, guys. You have literally 4 days left, and it's going to go up in price. Avalanche, this is where you guys can click right here. Literally, click into this and you guys will see it. I'm going to show you Bitcoin because I want to keep it private for our subscribers. So here's what you guys are going to do for all of our coins. Everything's updates at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, metrics as well as the buy limits here. Here's what you guys are going to do. You are simply going to take the amount of cash you want to trade each of our coins with. Let's say it's $1,000. Split this $1,000 into 4 equal portions. So it's just going to be 25% each. So on $1,000, what's 25% of 1,000? $250. $4,000. What would it be? 1,000. Good job, guys. Everyone who participated, A-star effort. Okay. $250 goes at each buy limit. Do not move any of these buy limits. Set all these buy limits up right now. I'm not your financial advisor. I want to make that very clear. This is just how we're not losing trades. Take 25% and set it up at each buy limit and leave them all there. Once your first buy limit is hit, come up here and set the sell limit in green. Now, this sell limit is here in case we fly up overnight and we hit this. Most likely, I am going to, nobody else calls exits in Telegram except me. I'm going to be calling an exit over here most likely before we reach the sell limit. Okay, if I see that the sell limit is going to be a great place where we just come up and we hit, we're just going to hit the sell limit. But what you guys need to do is to sign into Telegram on your phone or your computer first, and then click the Telegram channel link here, and that will give you guys a hot link into the actual Telegram channel. Okay, that will give you guys access to all the exit calls that I'm making with the indicators. I'm showing you guys how to use the well money flow in here. I'm showing you guys how to use the trend exhaustion in here. You guys need to get the indicators. Here's the deal on the indicators. You will never have these indicators be lower again. I'm being honest with you guys. You can hold me to this. You can call me out in the comments. You can do whatever you want. I'm just telling this to you guys because I want to keep integrity here. Because a lot of people, you're going to be like, I want to pick these indicators up. You guys know that we've been able to call some of the most ridiculous drops in the market, and we did end up calling the drop in the market over here, overall in the crypto market with these indicators, and we were able to stay out of the way. And while we were calling this drop in the market over here, we had a bunch of people. It's going to sound weird. A lot of people are bashing us like, hey, Ethereum's not going to go down. Ethereum's not going to go down. And then we saw this move over here, and we've been in a bear market ever since then, moving back down. We've never broken that high. How are we able to do that? We were looking at the trend. Literally, this was the move right here we were looking at. The trend exhaustion, the well money flow. We're like, oh my gosh, this thing is so high, and it is staying elevated. This can't keep going up. On top of that, you have divergence up here for, like I showed you guys, price action moving up and this moving down. That's where we ended up getting the crash. We also were able to call the crash over here before it happened with the trend exhaustion high and the well money flow high. Guys, the amount of money your accounts are going to save is in the tens, if not hundreds of thousands, depending on what you guys are trading with, that you're going to be able to save yourself and make yourself. Okay, let's just get to the point here. You guys end up getting 84% off all the indicators. This will never be lower than this again. All you can do is click right here, click this link. Our partner is Gumroad. I love that company. We know there's people at the company there over email. It's been amazing to work with them. They're our partners. Anyways, click this link here and enter coupon code Christmas at checkout. I don't care if you guys capitalize it or you lowercase it. I made sure everything's accepted, okay? This will give you guys 84% off. You guys need the price versus well money flow, the trend dashboard, and the trend exhaustion indicators to copy my charts. Exactly, these three. These three, if you pay for them, you're going to overpay by 25% because they are 58 to 60% off, and you're getting 84% off on the bundle pack, okay? With these three, that's awesome. Use coupon code SAVEMONEY at checkout if you guys want. But what I suggest you guys doing is get the bundle pack, because for a few more dollars, you guys get all 3 of these plus 6 more for a total of 9 indicators with the bundle pack in here. And this is where you guys can use these indicators for life. They're not a monthly purchase. They're a one-time purchase. You get the source code. Nobody can take them away from you, and you get them for life. On top of this, I'm going to up the bundle pack from the discounted Christmas code price, $50. It's going to go up $50 at the end of the month, so January 1st, okay? I'm also going to be upping the price for the Well Money Flow. I'm going to up the Trend Exhaustion, and I'm going to up the price of the Trend Dashboard this coming year. Literally, guys, these are the most 4 important days you guys have for the rest of probably the next 6 months to get the indicators, because I'm not going to do a sell in probably until like May on my birthday. So this is literally your last chance to snag these. I'm not joking about that. I've been doing everything I possibly can to keep this channel the most honest possible. So anyways, get that. Last thing I'm going to say, I'm sorry this is so long. If you have individually purchased the Trend Exhaustion, Trend Dashboard, or any indicators you've individually purchased, and you want to take advantage of the bundle pack, email us at betradeconfident@gmail.com and just tell my team, hey, I purchased the price versus Well Money Flow. I want to just pay the difference, and I want you to give me all other 8 indicators. I just purchased the Trend Exhaustion and the price versus Well Money Flow in the past. Give me the difference, and I want the whole bundle pack on discount right now. I will honor that for everybody in the next 4 days. Why the next 4 days? Because the price is going to go up after 4 days. So make sure you guys are telling my team that. They all know to honor that 100%. All right, guys, that's what I've got for you on AVAX. We need to be watching for the Trend Exhaustion for a move back down, and then we're looking for a pump up. We have very nice support in here that's protecting us here from heading down too much further, and we definitely have the great whole number psychological level of 100. So I'm not concerned about Avalanche at all. If anything, we might actually see a bounce back up from Ethereum soon to start bouncing off of this $4,000 level, and that's just going to push us back into profit, and we're most likely going to be in the profit here. And I am going to be looking to take profit around this area of about 5.57%, or the next time we head up in the top red section. That's another reason why to get these. The next time, those of you guys in this trade, the next time we're pushing the top red section, you need to look to take some profit. Guys, if I'm out with my family and such like that, and I'm not able to call an exit, like I'm going to try to as best as I can. But this is an area where you guys can now watch this and call exits for yourself when we push to the top red section. That is where I'm looking for a drop. It's going to be right around this area. I'm just going to let you guys know this is a quarters theory level of 125. 125, 150, 175 are quarters theory levels. They are where the banks actually like to trade around. It makes accounting very simple. It makes their trading desk simple. It's why, I'm going to give you guys some secrets here. Quarters theory is why you guys see a lot of resistances and supports at quarter levels, at 125, 150, 175, the whole numbers. They're very easy places for banks to actually calculate when to get in and out of market. It just makes things simpler. I actually was trained by someone who worked at a bank for this. There's far more than that. I'm just making it simple. Because make sure you're getting the indicators and set those up on your charts before that goes up in price. You have 4 days left. Make sure you guys are getting the membership before that goes up in price as well, and I will grandfather all of you guys in on this, okay? And then last but not least, make sure you guys are setting up the buy limits, because this is how we're making money over here. And then join the Telegram channel. Here's a link down here too. Join the Telegram channel today and get in here so you guys can actually see how I'm trading, because we're just going to keep winning trades over here. I don't mean to sound arrogant, but we're like literally, Avalanche is probably going to win very soon. Matic is probably going to win very soon. And Mana is probably going to win very soon, because all 3 of those trades are very close to being in the profit. So this is just going to keep ticking up over here. We're going to try to go 200 for 200 wins in the year of 2022. And I think you guys are going to absolutely love this. And not only what I was showing you guys earlier, the profits over here of what people are doing. You know, this guy over here coming out here and making, you know, I'll do a video on 88 and I'll express that to you guys. But, you know, another 88, $7,000 over here, $6,000 in a bear run. I'm teaching you guys how to trade here, even in a bear run, of how you guys can make money. And if you guys don't make money like a lot of people are, and we're still making money on this channel, at least teach you guys how to keep your accounts very high in a bear market so you guys aren't losing a lot of money. All right, guys, God bless you so much. Have an amazing day. I'll keep coming out with videos today, but make sure you guys get the indicators before those go up in price, as well as the membership. Get in the Telegram channel, set up your buy limits, and everything you guys need is in the description, and I pinned it to the first comment of this YouTube video. God bless you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Let's make some money. Bye, guys.